when you're so tightly wrapped up in a thing, you can't get out of it. It's scary. It frightened me, you know. When they see fear written all over you, I suppose they want to do things more to you, you know. Yes, I had my mum and dad, and I had an elder sister and an elder brother. Then there was me, and and then after, of course, a little while later, come Sandra, and that was our family of 4 of us, and we lived down at Northcote, and we had a house down there that we lived in, and it was all going well. I used to go to Helen Street State School as a child. Never really did too good there because I was. Couldn't seem to take the stuff in, or just didn't seem to be able to lay hold to it, you know. Just as a child, it's too erratic, I suppose, just too nervous. When I was a child, I'd been, because my mother was sick, and I was sent to different aunties and uncles to stay with. I was sent to one place, Sandra was sent to somewhere else. Anyway, with this incident once where the people over there where I was staying with, they rolled me up in a carpet, and you know, when you're so tightly wrapped up in a thing, you can't get out of it. It's scary. It frightened me, you know, to be just a little kid, you know, rolled up in the carpet. And but I suppose too, once they get a reaction from you, you know, when they see fear written all over you, I suppose they want to do things more to you, you know. My dad used to say to me too, oh, there's a man dead down on the floor underneath the bathroom, you know, and that frightened me, all that sort of thing. That's when I used to have these uncontrollable nightmares where they couldn't wake me up. I'd be screaming and going on and on and on, you know. Well, my life was, it totally revolved about the fire brigade. I got in the fire brigade and I thought, mate, I had arrived. I was called to the Commonwealth Serum Laboratory, and there were all these briquette heaters. A couple of officers up there with me on the 4th floor, remember, and all of a sudden it just blew, Geronimo. Anyway, it just launched me into the air. When we got downstairs, the helmet was all twisted out of shape, and the plastic insert was totally consumed, and there was not a hair on my head burnt, but not too many now. But anyway, the fact is that God protected me, looked after me. That's it. I've got it all, you know. And I did have a bit of a win test lotto too, which was something else that happened in my life. I wasn't sort of seeking for anything else. I was raised in the Salvation Army. I even played in the band, not there down Northcote, but played in the band down there, and we used to sing all the songs, sing all the Christian songs, and you know, I thought that was it, you know. But I never really had anything else happen in my life, and no personal encounter with the Lord at that stage, you know. Well, it was a morning. I come home in the morning and Dawn and John were there, and Betty greets me, comes up to me, she says, guess what happened to me last night? I wasn't very happy because I knew that they were into Christianity or religion, as I thought. And she said, hey, something happened to me last night. She said, I received the Spirit last night. I thought, what? What's she talking about? You know, I was pretty mad. I was pretty mad they come into my home and sucked my wife in, you know. But anyway, you know, I just quietened down, I suppose, and next day, you know, after they'd gone home, Bet was, I sort of said I wanted to have it too, you know. But then I found myself sitting in the same chair as her. Bet was sitting in the same chair, and I I was just going crazy. I just thought you could just do it like that, you know, and it would happen, but it didn't happen that way at all. I just watched her, and I could see something supernatural. It touched my wife. I thought, what is it, you know? Yeah, he took us to church, and I made a bit of a fool of myself. I thought, I had it in my mind that I was going to go forward, and I felt God wanted me to make a stand. Like I said, I was desperate. I was desperate, desperate to know Jesus, I tell you. So anyway, I went over there at this Christian Life Centre, big church. Next thing I'll say, you know, I wasn't really concentrating too much about what was being said. And next thing I see these people get up and go forward. So I went forward too. And next thing I know, I'm standing around a communion table with the communion people that were handing out the elements. And they're all saying, what are you doing out there? Well, I made a real fool of myself, really. But my heart was not wicked or deceitful. It was wanting to I thought it was going forward to make a stand for Jesus. I walked out of there, I felt like a mangy dog. I thought, oh, you know, I made a fool of myself. It hasn't happened to me. And probably some weeks after that, I suppose, this other guy, I'd seen this Vic Mills over at the Gospel Film Place, and he come over and I'm sitting down in the chair, and he only explained a few scriptures to me. I'd had all these other scriptures there that I'd been reading over and reading the Bible all the time, and he sat me down, he was talking to me about these scriptures, and then he prayed for me, and before he went, and that was it, you know. I said, oh well, that was it. So he went home, and then Beth's mother was there. She said, Geoff, she said, why don't you ring Dawn and tell her what's happened here? And I said, oh, yeah, all right, I don't feel like much has happened to me, but anyway. So I did. I picked up the phone and I said, Dawn, guess what's happened to me? I said, I've become a Christian. I've asked Jesus into my heart, and this fire just lit up inside of me. It was unbelievable. And that's when I really come to know Jesus and had that personal encounter with the living God, and it changed everything in my life, and I wanted to live my whole life for Him, and whatever it took, and it's just so precious, so beautiful, you know, to know Him. Without Jesus, mate, I'd have absolutely nothing. I'd have absolutely nothing. But now I have Jesus. He is my all in all. He's everything to me. I live for Him. I want to please Him in all that I say and do. We want to honour Him and glorify Him because He's such a good God. And we see as we read His Word how He's such a God of love, and He wants us to love Him and to honour Him and to serve Him by the way we live, the way we talk, the way we just want to honour Him and live the life that's going to please Him, but also be a witness to others where they can see that there's something different about us.